We've never done anything even approaching the scale of what we're doing now, and we've only just begun. So far, we've raised the temperature of the Earth 1 degree, and that's been...
This 0.8 degree temperature rise is a response to what we were doing 50 to 100 years ago. And what we see in the first half of this century will be a response to what we've done the last 50 years. And what we see in the latter half of this century will be a response to decisions we make today. Is that for the last 10,000 years on Earth, the climate has been relatively stable, unusually stable. And by stable, I mean temperature has varied, it's gone up and down, but it's stayed in a fairly narrow band of about plus or minus 1 degree Celsius. There's some reason to believe, a recent study said, that even if we stopped our climate emissions tomorrow, we're still going to get more than 3 degrees this century just from momentum from the previous emissions. But stopping at 2 degrees now would take a level of global coordination and ambition that is nowhere in evidence.
Saying, and it's not just the British government and security officials, we're saying it as societies as a whole, climate change may be changing the Earth's geography on a scale which is unprecedented in human history. But hey, give a whistle, because we can get out more of the oil and gas that have been causing the climate change in the first place.
Is that in some regions of the North Pacific there's more weight in plastic than there is in life.
It's not the world hasn't been warmer. The problem is the speed at which things are changing. We are inducing a 6th mass extinction event kind of by accident. And we don't want to be the extinctee, if I may call it.
And you say that we need to spend the next 20 years convincing the public that the problem is here, and I wonder, 20 years sounds like a long time.
Yeah, I've been Penn State 21, and I'm going to work another 21, so we can work on it. It is a long time, but it's, you know, if you want to turn a big ship, you start getting on the teller way before you got to miss the rock up there. And our energy, our economy is a big ship. 10% of the problem is going to be technical and 90% is going to be people, because that's always the way the world works. But we're going to need a few more of the technical folks who are going to build the solar cells, who are going to figure out the engineering and the science of this. And so we really need to see bright science, math, physics, chemistry, biology, engineers, scientists coming in to help us.
A new consciousness is developing which sees the Earth as a single organism and recognizes that an organism at war with itself is doomed. We are one planet.